What if the pistols we call futuristic aren't the ones with the newest names, but the ones that force us to rethink everything we already trust? I spent real range time testing 8 handguns that claim to be ready for 2026, and one of them completely flipped my expectations. No hype, no brand bias, just performance, reliability, and hard truths most gun reviews avoid. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 8. RX Delta Gen 2 M. When you pick up the RX Delta Gen 2 M, it doesn't feel like a traditional handgun. It feels like something designed forward, not backward. This pistol quietly represents where modern handguns are heading in 2026. Modular, intelligent, and brutally practical. From the grip angle to the low-bore axis, everything here is engineered to reduce human error and increase shooter confidence under stress. The Gen 2 upgrades matter. You get improved slide serrations that actually work with gloves or sweaty hands, a cleaner trigger break than most striker-fired pistols in its class, and optics-ready capability that doesn't feel like an afterthought. Mounting a red dot feels natural, not forced, and that's a big deal as pistol optics become the norm, not the exception. What really makes the RX Delta feel futuristic is how balanced it is. Recoil management is flat and predictable, follow-up shots are fast, and the ergonomics adapt to the shooter instead of demanding the shooter adapt to the gun. For a compact-sized pistol, it shoots like something larger and more refined. In a world where reliability, adaptability, and speed define survival and defense, the RX Delta Gen 2 M doesn't scream for attention, but once you shoot it, it quietly makes you question why older designs are still the default. Number 7. Stoeger STR9 Compact. The Stoeger STR9 Compact is proof that futuristic doesn't always mean expensive or flashy. In 2026, practicality is starting to beat prestige, and this pistol sits right in that lane. At first glance, it looks simple, but once you run it, you realize how much thought went into making a no-nonsense modern defensive handgun that actually works for real people. The polymer frame is slim, the grip texture is aggressive without being painful, and the trigger, while not match-grade, has a consistent, predictable pull that builds trust over time. That consistency matters when stress is high and fine motor skills disappear. The STR9 Compact points naturally, recoils softly for its size, and stays controllable even during fast strings of fire. What makes it feel future-ready is its focus on essentials. You get striker-fired reliability, modern internal safeties, and a platform that's easy to maintain, easy to learn, and easy to afford. In a future where training, ammo, and gear costs keep rising, a pistol that leaves room in your budget isn't a weakness, it's an advantage. The Stoeger STR9 Compact won't flex on social media, but in 2026, the shooters who value function over hype may start questioning why they ever paid more for less. Number 6. Taurus G3 Tactical. The Taurus G3 Tactical feels like a pistol that was built with the future in mind, where adaptability matters more than tradition. In 2026, shooters are demanding handguns that can do more than just sit in a holster, and the G3 Tactical delivers that flexibility without blowing the budget. From the factory-threaded barrel to the optics-ready slide, this gun is already living in the next generation. On the range, the G3 Tactical surprises people. The grip fills the hand nicely, recoil is manageable for a full-size frame, and the trigger, often criticized in older Taurus models, is noticeably cleaner and more usable here. Accuracy is solid, especially once you start running a red dot, and that's where this pistol really starts to shine. It's built for shooters who want to evolve their setup over time. What makes it feel futuristic isn't just the hardware, it's the mindset. Suppressor-ready, optic-ready, and priced for real-world buyers, the G3 Tactical represents the shift toward modular, upgrade-friendly pistols. In a future where customization equals capability, That matters. The Taurus G3 Tactical may not silence critics overnight, but in 2026, it's one of those guns that makes you question whether brand reputation still matters as much as performance. Number 5. CZP-10C. The CZP-10C is one of those pistols that quietly reshaped expectations long before futuristic became a buzzword. By 2026 standards, it doesn't chase trends, it refines what already works. And that's exactly why it still belongs in this lineup. This gun feels like it was built by people who actually shoot, not just engineers checking boxes. From the moment you grip it, the ergonomics stand out. The angle, the deep beaver tail, the aggressive grip texture, everything locks your hand in place. The trigger is where the P10C really separates itself. It's crisp, short, and predictable, making accurate follow-up shots easier than most striker-fired pistols in its class. That kind of shootability is timeless. In a future where reliability is non-negotiable, the P10C's track record speaks loud. It runs clean, handles abuse, and doesn't get finicky with ammo. Whether you're thinking duty use, home defense, or an all-around do-everything pistol, it fits the role without compromise. The P10C isn't flashy, and it doesn't need to be. In 2026, when shooters start questioning whether newer actually means better, this CZ reminds you that smart design ages better than hype. Number 4. Staccato C2. The Staccato C2 is the pistol that makes people stop and rethink what modern really means. In a world full of polymer striker guns, the C2 brings the 2011 platform into 2026 with purpose, not nostalgia. This isn't about flash, it's about performance that shows up when pressure is real. From the first shot, the recoil impulse feels different, flatter, smoother, faster back on target. That's the advantage of a well-tuned steel and alloy system done right. Accuracy is where the C2 earns its reputation. The trigger is clean and consistent, making precise shots feel almost effortless, even at speed. It's compact enough to carry, yet shoots like a duty gun, an increasingly rare balance. Reliability has been proven in real-world use, not just range demos, and that matters as shooters in 2026 demand gear they can trust without excuses. What makes the Staccato C2 feel futuristic isn't technology overload, it's refinement. Optics-ready, duty-grade internals, and a design that prioritizes shootability over trends. Yes, it costs more, but the value shows up every time you press the trigger. For a lot of shooters, the C2 isn't just another pistol. It's the one that makes them question everything they thought they needed in a handgun. Number 3. Walther PDP Compact. The Walther PDP Compact feels like it was designed by someone who looked 5 years ahead and built the pistol early. In 2026, ergonomics and optics integration aren't optional anymore, and this gun nailed both before most competitors caught on. From the moment you pick it up, the grip texture, contouring, and balance feel intentional, not borrowed. The standout feature is the trigger. It's one of the best factory striker-fired triggers on the market. Crisp break, short reset, and consistent pull. That translates directly into speed and accuracy, especially for shooters running a red dot. The slide is aggressively serrated, making manipulations easy even with gloves or wet hands, a small detail that matters in real-world conditions. Recoil control is excellent for a compact pistol, and the PDP stays flat during fast strings. Reliability has been rock solid across different ammo types, which is exactly what shooters expect going into 2026. This is a gun that rewards training, but doesn't punish newer shooters. What makes the PDP Compact feel futuristic isn't gimmicks, it's refinement. Optics ready out of the box, modular grip options, and a design that assumes red dots are the standard, not the exception. For many shooters, this is the pistol that makes them question why older designs are still being copied instead of improved. Number 2. Ruger American Pistol Compact. The Ruger American Pistol Compact is one of the most underrated handguns in the modern lineup, and by 2026, that might finally start to change. While it doesn't get the spotlight, this pistol was built with a forward-thinking mindset. Durability, modularity, and real-world reliability over marketing hype. It's the kind of gun that just keeps running. No drama attached. The grip module system allows shooters to adjust fit easily, which feels especially relevant as more people recognize how critical ergonomics are to accuracy and control. The trigger is solid and consistent, not flashy, but dependable. Exactly what you want in a defensive handgun. On the range, recoil is manageable, and the pistol tracks predictably during rapid fire. What makes it feel futuristic is its rugged design philosophy. This gun was built to survive harsh conditions, neglect, and high round counts. In an era where shooters worry about supply shortages and long-term support, a pistol that's simple to maintain and built like a tank becomes extremely appealing. The Ruger American Compact may not turn heads, but in 2026, function-first pistols are making a comeback. This one quietly asks a serious question. Do you want the newest trend, or something you know will still work years from now? Number 1. Glock 26, Gen 5. The Glock 26. Gen 5 might be the most ironic pistol on this list, because it's the one that proves the future doesn't always replace the past. In 2026, when everything is marketed as next-gen, the Glock 26 quietly reminds shooters that some designs are already timeless. Compact, reliable, and brutally simple, it continues to earn trust the hard way, through decades of use. The Gen 5 upgrades matter more than people admit. The improved barrel, smoother trigger feel, and ambidextrous controls make this compact Glock more refined than earlier versions. It handles recoil well, points naturally, and runs with almost any ammo you feed it. Reliability isn't a feature here, it's the baseline. What makes the Glock 26 feel futuristic today is compatibility. It accepts larger Glock magazines, works with endless aftermarket support, and integrates easily with modern optics setups through slide work. In a future where flexibility equals longevity, that ecosystem matters. The Glock 26 Gen 5 doesn't try to impress you. It dares you to doubt it. And once you've carried it, trained with it, and relied on it, you start questioning whether the next big thing really needs to replace something that already works this well. Outro. After testing all 8 of these pistols, one thing became clear. The future of handguns isn't about who looks the most advanced. It's about who actually performs when it matters. Some of these guns challenged old assumptions. Others confirmed why they've earned long-term trust. But the real question isn't which one I'd choose. It's which one you would bet your safety on in 2026. Drop your pick in the comments. Share your real-world experience, hit like if this breakdown helped, and subscribe for honest, no-nonsense firearm reviews.